What up, everybody?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Colonel?
What's up, buddy? How you
Colonel
doing,
Crack.
bro? Ow, every day. What's going on with you
Herb, as they
guys?
say.
As they say, have
Yeah,
you
dude.
avowed the vow, sir?
No, I've heard of the bow.
Why not
Some
avow the vow, sir?
avow it. Maybe another day. We'll get to it. One of these days, I'll vow. We've got Aerith in the chat. We've
What's
got
up, Everett?
D-Wag saying first
Dude, Rag's always
with a
first.
FUR. I wonder if that's
Yes.
implying something.
Aha, but I'm shy. What's up, Cole,
Hmm.
man? What's up, and collision, man?
Yeah, we got our friends and fans here. Um, well, I don't know. I don't know if everyone's a true fan. You know what I mean? Um,
Or glams
but
and spams, baby. Glams and
dude,
spams.
I love it. Well, I say that because Amaris shows up. What's up, Amaris?
Where's the what's up, nerds? Heck
Mm.
yeah. That was the
So
best.
yeah, Art Bros.
What's up, Art
Uh,
Bros? Yeah.
this is Art Bros. Welcome. Me and Germ. Germ is already working over here. What are you working on, dude?
I'm working on, my comic just to try to keep moving forward. I gotta get in touch with Kablam soon, get everything kind of set up.
Hmm.
As far as like saying, hey, I'm here. I'm interested in getting some prints done.
Okay. I
So
could get
yeah.
the relationship going.
Yep,
Make sure
yep.
they know who you
Yep,
are.
yep, yep. Because more likely you're going to be like, nah, wait till your book's done, then talk to us. Be like, I know, but just so you know,
Was that your Dilbert
I'm
voice?
here.
Well, I do.
What was
Uh,
what's the comic? I love him. I forget what his name was, but he played in that Dave Chappelle stoner comedy back in the day.
oh
Um,
yeah, half baked.
Half baked, yeah, and it was the white guy that looked stoned. That
Yeah, he's got
actually
actually.
Don Chen
Mhm.
interviewed him or was on a show with him or something like that a couple of weeks ago. So
Really,
Jim Brewer, that's what it
Jim
is.
Brewer,
Jim
everybody.
Brewer, yeah, dude,
Heck yeah.
that dude's funny and I love him. But yeah, that was my impression of him quitting his job in Half Baked. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's great.
Who's going with me, man?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's the best, dude.
yeah, yeah,
That's such a great movie.
yeah.
But yeah, Brewer. I saw. Didn't we watch? I feel like your brother sent me the clip of Brewer,
No,
like
that was me in the department store where he does the
No, I was
prank.
thinking about him, the blooper one, where they want him. He's doing like a Domino's commercial, and they want him to.
Oh yeah, he
He can't
flips
eat the
out.
pizza. Yeah, he flips out.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Maybe
Uh,
Dwight sent you that. Yeah,
it could be good
so
stuff though.
yeah, good
Chris
stuff.
Fisk is here. Was he here
What's
before?
up, Christopher? I've got a
Hail.
tracking number. I've got something from him coming on the way, and
Oh, nice.
dude, yes,
I've
yes,
got
yes.
something.
I'm
If you saw my
excited.
if you saw my Twitter today, you might have saw this book here. Uh,
Ooh,
Confederate Monsters here.
Confederate
Dude,
monsters.
I've been looking forward to this book. It's got a subtle claw
Is
shape.
that about January 6th?
No, it's a. I think it's
But I'm shy.
literally.
Yeah.
The back does literally say it's more fact than fiction than you think. So I wonder how much historical fiction is going to be in there.
Interesting.
But yeah, good
I,
stuff.
I I think Collision Bomb was telling me she had backed it, so I'm wondering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I'm excited for it. And I've been
I might
replaying
get this.
Bloodborne, so I'm in the horror
Ooh,
movements.
I got that on PS4. What do
Mm.
you got on PS5 now?
They didn't
Oh,
really do a
fancy.
transfer. The load times are a little bit better on PS5, but
Yeah.
not by much. It's just a little smoother. Anyway, the
Word
game
eater.
is a classic.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
Awesome.
tonight we've got a few things to go through. I want to add things to our Ultimate Art Guide that you all know about. You all know and love the Ultimate Art Guide. We're hoping to make this better than it is currently. Right now, it's just a small document with links to different art resources and that sort of thing. However, we are going to make that a little better. We're going to add to it. We found a couple cool resources to add to it, and also I want to go through a bunch of. Jeremy says you told me that you weren't really into breaking down the masters because, what was your reasoning again? That you didn't.
And the masters of what I'm talking about is, yeah, this happened like a couple of minutes ago, and you guys know me with Joe. I'm always like, hey man, I like to break the rules. He's the guy that says I break the assumption stack, so I just got a reputation to keep
Which is
up.
good.
So the masters of what I see are what I'm exposed to within this group. As you all know, I'm not really learned with comic books as deeply as the majority of you. So the people that I see as masters are all that I'm seeing in this group for the past year and a couple months, and I'm seeing masters that aren't masters yet. Like guys that are already with their style, with their attitude, with their way of crafting something, they're already capturing something that no one else could do. Like you can't get EVS to do roach balls. That ain't gonna happen. You can't get Shane. You can't get Shane to do Andretti stuff, Shanth Andretti. You can't get Bancroft to do Star Circuit. And this is where I'm saying is what is a master considered as today. I always, in my own work, went back to the traditional masters but I don't know what you would consider a master today. I don't know.
Well, to me, the comic books are inherently American as far as the ones we're talking about. And though we're going to bring up somebody that is, he's French. Mobius is one of them. I think he's French. But
that's one of those masters. Geiger, right. I would consider a master. But these are like, I don't know. That's kind of where my scope is going at. It's like there's really old guys, but I'm very naive in this circle. So
right. So it's good. I think a lot of people don't know the things I'm going to be bringing up because a lot of times they just slip under the surface of today's internet is very popping and eye-popping and very in your face, and you miss all these cool nuggets of things that would be really cool. In the chat, Amorous is saying, today I was asked to turn costumer, cosplay designer. Well, I would take the job if it pays. Oh, for the right price, as Cloud would say. Let's see here.
Let's mosey.
Let's mosey, indeed. Coleman's over here, a potential entry. Sonos, Com, what is this? Dimensayo? Is that like a dimension? Is that the word?
Did he just glitch out? His whole that's hilarious. He goes to pronounce that name, you just glitch out.
Oh, my whole video feed?
Yeah. Just you sit there trying to concentrate on that, how to pronounce it, just went blank. Cut everything. It must
be a sound virus, dude.
It might come out in the actual replay, so I'll look like
we'll see.
Yeah.
And Fisk is pulling up awesome taglines.
Yeah, a band circuit.
Band circuit, yep.
If Bancroft did some Star Circuit, yeah.
It would be fun. I may have him do a pin-up for something coming up in the future. That'd be cool.
I wasn't saying don't do those things. I'm not saying they couldn't work. I'm just saying you wouldn't expect it, and maybe that's the curveball.
To me, I was saying American comics, and
there's amazing stuff from all of those guys I mentioned.
Right.
So.
I'm saying it's
even
not
Billy
too
Basco. I didn't mention him, but yeah.
As far as comics goes, it's even not that old. If you go back as far as you can, it doesn't go back that far, and so it doesn't seem right to call maybe some of these guys masters, even though we're calling like Da Vinci and guys in the Renaissance masters at the same time.
What's the scale? Is kind of where my question is at this point.
There's a lot of things. It's dude, art is subjective, as we know, and to me, Mobius is a master. If you're not seeing any of his stuff, just his rendering style is really good. Very, very well done. The picture I used for the thumbnail just is one of my favorites that he's done. Just so much storytelling in one image. Is about to blow my mind. And I really dig that stuff. So he also, before he died in, I don't know, 2016 or 17 or something like that. He did an interview and has a bunch of advice for artists. And I think other sites have broken it down in a more, I guess, easier way. So maybe I'll find another page for it that is easier to read. But he's got some cool things that are not so straightforward, you know, and a lot of, whereas most people's advice, if you ask for somebody's advice, it's very straightforward, like draw anatomy more, or, you know what I mean? Like, but his advice is, you know, let go of your anger before you're sitting down to draw, or, you know, stuff like that, where it's very, not the norm, you know?
I say objectify your anger before drawing. Don't let go of it. Objectify it.
Go berserk.
Just objectify it. Use it as fuel. Like, use it to the mean, you know, it's the means to the end, you know.
Right.
If you're enraged, don't do something destructive. Turn it into something like, fuel it into vanity. You know, vanity to do something crazy.
For sure. I think
Not vanity. I'm sorry. Not vanity. It's a different spite. Spite. That's what I was going. Turn it into spite and just like do badass art.
Since we're talking about that one that we just brought up, I'd have to find exactly where it is because he gives like 18 of them. And I think it's because you can sense the emotion of like the person like sketching and drawing or painting.
I mean, he's totally right about the male and female thing. He was like, when you're approaching the male, you can be looser, you know, with its depiction. Yet with the female, things need to be kind of feminine and elegant. So there's an exactness that you kind of got. You can't be as rough, you know, with it.
True. But my point is with the anger or being peaceful when you start drawing, I guess you could have anger and start, but it's going to come out in your lines is his point. Regardless of how clean you are with it, it's going to be there. And so if you don't want to have that in your art.
Right.
I would say probably.
I'd say it adds to the attitude, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But maybe that's not what you want. Either way, if this one's interesting, there's a connection between music and drawing. The size of that connection depends upon your personality and what's going on at the moment. For the last 10 years, I've been working in silence. For me, there's music in the rhythm of my lines. Drawing at times is a search for the discoveries, a precise, beautifully executed.
Have you ever seen the video of a person that's doing like the Star Wars theme as they write out a math problem? Dun, 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 dun. You know the sound the pencil makes on paper?
Yes.
They actually do the Star Wars theme, like the Empire's theme. No, they do it just writing a math problem down. Just like 4 + 4 = 11. You know,
what happens?
It's just the way their pencil, when they break it across the pencil or across the paper, it makes a scratch noise, right?
Interesting.
And the tune in which they're in rhythm in which they do it. So, like he's talking about, there's a music in the rhythm with his lines. When he finds himself working in silence and doing you can find yourself in your own speed rhythm, trying to keep the music of your own work. Kind of, it's something that's I don't know.
True.
I think it's cerebral mix with it, but
I think it's
I've
interesting
been there
though because he mentions for the past 10 years I've been working in silence. That means previously he was not. So that means that he recently found that in his older career. In the later part of his career, he found that. Jeremy Burtz, what's up? We're going through
Jeremy Burtz?
Some sweet Mobius tips. We're just grabbing random tips from Mobius. And I freaked out for some reason. Somehow my video freaked out. Anyway, there's plenty of them. I feel like there's several that I want to get into, but I've got so many lists that I wonder if the chat is more into this or more into other type of things like storytelling. Like I have one from Brad Bird, which is pretty clear, and this might help your comic books if you're trying to figure out if you're trying to figure out a good way to make your stories more interesting. These are tips that are instantly usable. And I think like if you're, just want a little leg up on your storytelling, this is instantly usable. Am I breaking up still? Am I right? Am I roboting?
Yeah, I can help you real quick. Hi, this is Joe with a great new meme that's going to be helping you make a good comic every time.
Nice.
Yeah,
that helps. So did I even up or no?
no,
Do
you're
I need
good. You're good.
to? Okay, so, but yeah, you know what Brad Bird is, right? I know I might have mentioned.
Does he
Um,
have relations to a stork or dinosaurs
yes, he is a bird.
or the basketball player?
Oh, no, not that. But maybe the bird. I don't know.
Okay.
But no, he is a Pixar director, but he also has done many things. I think he directed one of the Mission Impossibles too. Um, anyway, that's beside the
The
point.
one with Ben Stiller in it.
No. um, though Brad Bird is most famous for the Iron Giant, which
Oh yes, I know that one. Yeah.
is one of the best. One of the best 2D animated movies around. Anyway,
Mhm.
I thought these were cool because this is somebody writing it out, his advice from an interview, and I feel like even just a couple of them would you can instantly just grab one of them and bring it into your storytelling and
Mhm.
make it work for you. Um,
Pick
or
one
yeah,
out, Joe. Give us an example. Pick one out. Jump, jump, jump. Give it.
dude, jump up and get down. Let's go. It's important for the audience to realize that, just like in real life, there can be consequences and cost to actions.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I
Indiana
feel.
Jones.
Give it an example. Break it down.
Well, when does he actually try to do something that looks like in a superhero movie? Oh yeah, that's going to work out for you, but it doesn't, and it somehow drives the drama through the fights or the conflict. He's
Mm,
constantly messing up, but he's also got the luck that's disguised as determination. You know,
hmm. Yeah, I think
it's
that's
almost
very.
like it's. But Ernest P. Worrell is the extreme of that. You know, he's an absolute idiot. It's definitely comedic on the non-logical side, but it still
Mm,
gets him through. He's not dead in the end. You
I don't know
know,
who that is. If that is
Ernest, like
Ernest.
Ernest goes to camp.
Oh,
Ernest goes,
I've
yeah.
never been a fan of Ernest, guys. Sorry.
I'm gone. Bye, guys.
All
It's
right.
been nice. It's
Art,
been fun. That's
dude, it's
my
gotta be.
hero, Joe. How
I'm
dare you?
sorry. I know. I think I've mentioned
Jim
it before
Barney,
that
man.
it's not my it's not my
Not you.
thing. But
Whatever.
everything makes sense now that I know you're an Ernest fan. Um,
How do you know you haven't seen anything?
dude, I've seen some clips, dude. I've seen some muted clips.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
me, that just
Continue.
means that
I'm not leaving, but out.
I think that one piece of advice means straight. If one of your characters makes a decision, like play out the consequence to its
Yeah.
completion. Like
Hmm.
don't like have the don't have them say something that's mean and not have another character react that would be a true reaction, or
A
just
good a good tool is role play. Grab yourself some dice, even a six-sided dice, and
mm,
say that the highest number is a success. And like, okay, basically roll the dice three times: the high number, low number, mid number, and write out consequences of those. If it's a higher number, the consequences aren't bad. If it's a lower number, the worse. And then you have
right.
options. Then you have options. Be like, is this more dramatic here? Does this build it, or does
Yeah, I
this
think that's
one
like
build
a
it? You know,
it's like a
just
thought experiment type of
yeah,
thing with
yeah,
die.
yeah.
Interesting. I do dig that. I mean, even if you kind of think of it through and go, I like going to the maximum. I'm working on a video right now that is doing this, trying to find
Mushroom.
I don't know if it's going to show. It's the maximum character arc equation I'm working on. It's the
Okay.
equation to let you find your character's maximum character arc.
Mm-hmm.
And it's simply, oh, we got Noah up in the chat. What's up? Hell the chat.
Ew.
So to me, a maximum character arc is going from the biggest contrast of if a character needs to
Yeah.
be here, he needs to start way down here
Yeah.
in the beginning.
It's Samwise Gamgee.
Hmm.
The next step I take is the farthest away from home I've ever been in the Fellowship to Frodo. I took the damn ring. I've been slicing goblins and orcs. I saved your butt and carried you to to Mount Doom.
Right.
Like That's a
but it's
giant
also
character arc.
it's also his personality.
Yeah, yeah. That
It's
holds
kind of
core. That holds true throughout the character
right.
trait. Yeah.
I would say, and I have a little bit of a trickery to it as well. A good
With
mirroring to
Atlas.
find different
With
backstories.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a great way to go. It's almost like finding a joke. If you know how to write a joke, like A plus B equals C kind of style joke, just of here's the setup, here's the punchline. You can create characters. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that easy. It's saying that let's just say you have like a guy that's rich that doesn't really like being around poor people. His character arc should be throw him into a situation where he loses all his money and has to live with poor people. That's like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
maximum. That's his worst nightmare
Yeah.
in other terms. But yes, Sam was a true hero of the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yes, he
Frodo
was.
was worthless. He
Emo.
he
Notice
did.
Joe didn't say the emo part because he relates to it.
uh, dude, look, I don't say the emo part because I didn't get it. That's all. I think like Sam was just as emo, arguably. So if not more so, he was the one crying over Frodo, dude. Come on, get out of here. So let's just move on to the next list. Unless you want to, do you want to pick one? Do you want to pick one?
No. Go for it. Go, lay on. Go on, Mr.
Yes,
Frodo.
dude. This is not even a. It's not like some secret. You didn't have to be Indiana Jones to uncover this legend.
Joe
Uh,
is emo. Confirmed. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
clearly, dude. Clearly.
He's gonna
So
play. What was that? New Sunday. What was that? What was that band called?
New
Newfound
Sunday.
Glory. No, Newfound Glory. You're gonna play Newfound Glory at your wedding.
Oh, I
That
might,
that
dude.
yeah, that's
I
how
would play
emo
a
you are.
dude. They've got a couple hits. Can't deny the
Mm-hmm.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they're from Florida, dude. Can't let that go. Um, dude, I love it. Chris Fix says, "You just don't get it." Spoken like a man. Did he mean emu? No, I think he meant
Both
emotional.
are
Yes.
accurate.
Okay. So Wally Woods 22 panels that always work are is not it's that this is clickbait. This is clickbait before clickbait existed. Really, the title is clickbait. Anyway,
So what's the idea? Is that these are kind of like the cliche panel choices?
no, it's more so the other way around. It's like when you are burnt out from doing your 30th, 40th, 50th page and you don't want to repeat panels, these might be good starting places for something you don't normally
Oh,
do.
okay, yeah. Because they break the conventional like approach. Like your conventional approach is middle ground, foreground, background with characters there with action and fancy perspective. These are
Um,
kind of close up, simplified shots to build a narrative from these fancy panels to fancy
Not
panels.
necessarily.
No, okay.
This is specifically for talking heads because action
Okay.
scenes are inherently cool and
Yeah,
because things
of
are
course,
happening.
of course. Yeah.
Talking heads or not, when someone's having a conversation, this is 22 panels to make a conversation look cooler than it really is, pretty much.
Oh,
And
okay.
so this is good for anybody out there making those boring stories, that we don't want to read. No, I have some of
Boring
those scenes
stories.
as well.
Oh, you
I think,
do.
oh yeah, plenty of them. I think my favorite out of this one because you can do a few different things with it because some of them are just normal, like over the shoulder, back of the head, part of the head here. This one in
The third.
uh, the third one.
Yeah.
That one is pretty normal. The same thing to the right, that's pretty normal. But the stuff that seems kind of like, you wouldn't think about, it's a little more, we'll say artistic, or the full figure ones here, full fig with an open panel. That's pretty cool. That's something you really don't get. And this one too, like this depth one where you kind of use black and white to kind of separate out silhouettes. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
And then I think the open panel, the one with the car, is really cool. But you can do that with different things. I don't know if a lot of times instead of going closer and closer up to the characters, I'll pull far, far away, like really far. Like let's just say they were in like a whatever in a skyscraper, you could pull back to the city view and still put the bubble to the window that they're in and still say the dialogue. And, you know, they don't even need to be in the shop.
Can you do it with a planet?
I think you could. I think
Can you do it with a galaxy?
I mean, I feel
Can
like
you do it with a universe?
now you're getting too big, bro.
Nah, you know, you got the background, you know, noise and map thing.
Well, arguably, the universe from the outside, looking upon the universe from the outside is hard to show.
I know, because all we know is darkness. That the light from there haven't got to us yet.
Yeah. So I think that's just a lazy workaround, Jerm. I think you're just trying to paint a panel black.
No, that's called the abyss, bro.
You got it.
It's called the
abyss. The abyss of laziness.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well played, sir.
Another dimension. So yeah, I like these. Do you have one in here that kind of you don't think would work, or do you think all these would work?
Okay, the one in the lower right seems like he's like, okay, I've done enough. The second one on the bottom row from the left seems kind of where he got stuck with ideas. It's like, okay, I've done all the ones I thought about before starting here, but now I'm stuck. What do I do? And he pulled this one out of his ass and put everything to it, and then he got his brain going, because you can see the next one over is very close relative to the one on the left. And then he kind of moved with that. With the next panel, you see it's more that silhouette, but it's still almost the same stance. So it's like I can watch him think his way through the design of this.
You can see how he's like iterating as he's given these ideas.
Yeah, I like the fact that he tried to go, you know what, we need some 3D perspective. You know, on that one on the bottom row, third from the right. It's like, yeah, go with that one. He's like, no, go back to silhouettes. No. And then he was done. Like the final one, he was just, nah, whatever. I'm done. That's exactly. What I see. That's what I see.
Well, Chris Fisk says, can you... I always pronounce Chris Fisk's last name wrong because I go too fast with it, but can you do it with one of those...
What do you call him?
It is Fisk. I just usually call him Fizz, like without the K, for some reason. Like fizz, you know, like pop, fizz. Like, not fist. Not fist. Can you do it with one of those great big fat persons? Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, nice.
Yeah, good quote. So, is that really from the movie? Is that really from one of the movies?
I'd love me. I'd love me hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Oh, I'm censoring that like crazy, but yeah. Silence of the Lambs, Joe. Buffalo Bill. Come on.
Yes, I know it. I'm just wondering if it was in like Red Dragon or whatever, you know.
He wanted the larger for the stretch skin to be able to make more skin suit.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it. What I notice here is there's two different things that are connecting here. The Brad Bird advice has one thing that says, don't overlight things. There's beauty in darkness.
Yeah.
And that kind of ties into our panels here in a very interesting way. Like this all black one on the top right, it's a direct tie. That's exactly what he's talking about. Because you can't really see what's going on, and it works. You know,
I was in the Chicago Art Museum, the contemporary one, back in high school, and I saw a painting that was mostly black, but it was of the woods, and it was illuminated with the moon. And the way the guy mixed the paint to illuminate the sky, still, it was just like this moon, bright moon, but it looked like it glowed on all these layers of black that made the environment like kind of like a Florida at night environment. You just see foliage everybody, but what he's doing is using different pigments of black on the same, and it was incredible. Now, for my picture, the darkness that you're very familiar with,
yes,
that's what I reefed or surrounded my subject matter with, was darkness. In fact, the creature he fights goes in the distance using those dark shades. I love the whole creature coming out of the darkness type thing. So things like this like that. Yeah.
I bring up the black for two different reasons, because it also gives me another nice segue, because I'm a master of segues these days. So I don't know if you know this other artist, Jeremy, called Alex Toth. But he's an old school guy that's awesome. Chris Fisk says,
Oh yeah. F Kincaid and F Danny.
yeah, F. Danny, and yeah, Rembrandt was a master of light. Yes,
I like Rembrandt, but F Danny.
everybody, F. Danny, all together now. So, Alex Toth, man, he's great. Let's see. This one is interesting because uh, Alex Toth is a fantastic artist. I wonder if we can grab some of his art before we go through his advice. That
For
way you
your
see
all
this is
study of
actually
for your study of that kind of artwork and lighting, go Baroque, Rococo. It's a Renaissance style. Go back to the masters. You can look for it. You'll find some good paintings.
nice.
Yeah,
Jeremy is pretty historically accurate, or how would you say it? He's informed, historically
learned.
informed.
I got 3 art history courses from SCAD, dude. I know my shit.
You know it real well.
Hmm.
So everything's chugging on my end. How does it feel over there for you guys?
Like KY jelly, brother.
Smooth.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it must be on my end. Shadowhawk Backs, good to have you. Good to have you here, dude.
I mean, your cam's still choppy, but I'm sure the playback will be fine.
Hoping. Yep. So let's see here. I'm gonna go back one on this page if I
If not,
can.
we got Joe in stop motion.
Yeah, dude. Maybe I can try to jump in and out real quick
This is
here.
the Tim Burton version of Joe. There he goes. Well, Coleman says everything's cool on his end, Joe. So I'd say we're good, but I can't hear you.
I know I'm switching
Oh,
back
there
here.
you are. There you are. There you
Yeah,
are. There you
dude, that's how everything's chugging. So it's just me trying to click buttons ahead of time here. So Alex Toth, you can see on the screen here.
Yeah.
This dude, new. He knows how to make comics like from like the old school traditions, but also he developed in such a good way with the use of blacks and whites,
Mm-hmm.
um, not racially. With the use of black and white as a value. Anyway, I have some favorite pieces down here in this little forum that I really dig because you can just tell how he uses blacks to kind of just make things more interesting. Anyway, that ties into the panels that you're going to want to draw to make your comics better.
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
would say for anyone getting really ballsy with it, like get a Sharpie marker and practice this. Like, don't use pencil. Don't draft it out. Try to do stuff like this in a Sharpie marker on scrap paper,
hmm.
and just get better at doing that. One of the fat, not yeah, one of the normal round tip ones. Don't get the fine tips. Don't get the fat one. Just get the medium one, like the normal one, and just practice.
Yeah, dude. I
It's
think
punishing.
you're.
It's punishing, but
I mean,
try
yeah,
it.
it's a training method.
Hmm.
But that's all going to be for the future. You're kind of working slow to get fast in the end. Is it showing up on your end? I can't tell if my page is working. Uh,
Alex Toth's rules.
there we go. All right, so you see it. I cannot tell what you're saying, but
Eliminate superfluous and unnecessaries. Be lazy.
I agree as well on that first
Down
one.
to good luck.
Yeah, all the way down to good luck. I think luck does play a part
I
actually.
think he needs to come out with fortune cookies for artists.
We need to come up with. They need to be art cookies, and we need to sell them. Oh man, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should totally drop my cam out and come back in. I don't know why it's chugging on my end. I'm gonna try to kill as many windows as I'm not gonna use as possible.
I mean, if your face is killing the hardware, I don't know what software is going to do.
Well, I'm just gonna kill tabs because maybe there's like ads or something on some of these sites, so it might be killing my bandwidth or something.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the
So
problem.
I'm hoping that's the problem. Okay, we went through Wally Woods, so we'll close down Wally.
Wally Wood.
Okay, so let's get to the 10 rules. Even though there's like 20 rules here, I don't know who
Joe,
titled
Joe.
this.
Okay, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just chugging. That's all.
Yeah. To quote something just read, to add to truth only subtracts from it. Isn't that beautifully put?
Where are you reading?
Well, since it's not numbered, it's just bulleted. Like,
Okay, it's
there's not a
somewhere
lot
there.
of user friendly to this. So
No,
So,
there
yeah.
isn't. There really isn't. I do like the top line that you read already. Be lazy. I think that kind of helps with speed as well. I think you like.
simplify, simplify, simplify throughout. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of these apply in many different ways. I think the laziness and the simplification kind of goes together a little bit too. You don't have to
Strip it
draw what
all
you don't need to
down
draw.
to
You know.
strip it all down to essentials and draw the hell out of what is left. Yep,
Mm,
it's good.
pretty cool ideas for sure.
But whatever you do it well. I think I've
Yeah.
said that to Jedi once before.
What? Yeah, that's actually something I learned a little bit, and probably would be on a list of my advice. Something like what you just said. It's kind of like you don't have to draw everything and put everything in a panel, but whatever you do include in the panel, draw it well.
Yeah.
And that is kind of what I pull from Capullo more than anything. Like screw his style and everything else he does, that's awesome. But what he does awesome above all else is he's really particular with what he shows in the panel. If he shows somebody's body, the lighting knocks out half of the anatomy. If he's drawing a hand, you're not going to see everything because it's cropped. But whatever is in the panel is accurate and is drawn well. So, pretty cool, dude. Why is Chris going elementary over here and bringing up Kiss? The he's bringing up
Wanna rock and roll all night.
not the right Kiss, but
Body
close.
every day. Sorry.
Speaking of music, I heard that StreamYard has brought up a music mode, a background music mode for StreamYard now.
Really?
Found that out. Interesting stuff. So I'm going to bring up two other things. I'm going to close out this tab and maybe reset. That way we can get this thing up to speed. Let me close this window. See if that will help. Because this is the most chuggy I've ever seen it so far. I hear somebody drinking. Is that your dog?
Yeah. Go home, Talon. You're drunk. Oh no, that's Bit. Bit got his bits.
No, snap.
Yeah. So.
All right, I'm going to stop the screen. And
I'm dead, dude.
Dude, I don't know if it doesn't stop chugging, then I'll be very mad. All right, it stopped chugging on my end, at least.
Oh, it stopped chugging on my end too. What did you do?
I closed out of the screen share. I guess it's one too many panels for my old computer.
Oh, you're not sharing my screen. Why do I'm killing you over here on my end too. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. So there's a couple cool other little things that I want to bring up as we move in. But you had your screen up, and I was going to actually bridge to that. Do you want to talk about Beck and Recourse real quick?
I mean, Beck and Recourse is in development, guys, but it's going. You all know, it's going. It's going to take its time. I'm taking my sweet time, Joe. You haven't updated the link in the video yet, so
I will go do
thanks.
that now.
Appreciate that. Love it.
Put it in the private chat for me. I'll do it now.
I will, sir. Give me a second.
So yes, Beckon is on schedule as far as you are concerned.
On schedule, I wouldn't say that because I did. That's the reason why you have. That's the reason you have an old link is because you scared me to death about after 6 months they force you. I don't know how they could, or they'll just delete the project or whatever. Fine. I just wanted to buy myself some more development time because I was not going to hit that on time. Not without asking people to wait for months and months and months after getting funded. And I'm not trying to do that to everybody. I'm not trying to do that to myself either. I just want to get it done.
I think you're on the right path, though. I saw page number 3 or 4. Is that what do you want?
4. I'm on 4 now.
Nice.
Or no, I'm on 5 now. I just got 4 done. So cool. I got a little crop of that in the sign up page that
I'm updating. So, I'm updating this right now.
I see how it goes, bro. I mean, I get it,
dude. To me, it's giving me the same link as the one you have right now.
I'm sure it is. Joe.
It is. It's what it is.
I'm sure.
It's literally the same link, dude.
No, it's not. There's number 3 and number 4.
Oh, all the difference is the 3 and the 4.
Yep.
Okay.
I know. That's just the way Indiegogo does it. It wasn't my fault.
All right, I'll have to change it after the stream. It's not letting me. So
yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good, bro.
But yeah, your screen.
Yeah, what's up? It's Beck at Recourse, guys. You all been, if you watch my show on Friday nights with Dwight, my programmer for Beck in the Game, and he's co-pilot of the show. Basically, he's just come on the show and roast us. You've been watching me draw these pages. These are kind of a big advertisement pages, so go to the link that Joe is supposed to be doing something with. Give me a second. I'm gonna co-host this for a second. Yeah.
Dude, I could have did that, bro.
Oh, you could have done it.
I got talents.
The link is right there, guys. So go for it.
Okay.
You know what, Joe? Hold on, I'll make it even fancier. There you go. There you go. Even fancy. There it is. Link twice. I'm gonna remove that one below. There we go.
Chris Fisk is a new mod now.
Oh yeah, he's been around. Yeah, let's throw that in, man. Chris Fisk is awesome. Like I said, I've got something fun to show everyone once it comes in the mail.
There you go. Fisk is now a mod.
But then this was page 4, bro. Hell yeah, Chris Fisk.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is the one I did see.
Yeah. This is the one that I was doing the on Last Art Bros, the little RGB to CMYK.
Yes.
Transition. So
I do remember.
Yeah. But no, I'm actually not working on page 5 right now. I'm working somewhere else in the story. So
cool.
Trying to get pages that are quicker to get done. But they're still big pages. They're still like full pages, but they're just in general, they're quicker to get done.
So the entirety of the book, you're thinking 32? Is that what you're thinking on your page count?
Yeah, if I can beef it up that much, then yeah.
Okay. I did not know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, what was your page count?
Well, with the covers, everything was 40 pages.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, you really ham that crap up. I mean, I got the you hammed it up. I've got the book, dude. You got some intro pages. You got everything else.
Yeah,
this
is
good. Yeah, I'm not saying it was a waste. I was kind of joking with you, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, I got you.
It gave me ideas. It's like,
good.
How much could I beef up 27 pages as far as like a glossary, like I've told people, maybe an intro page that opens it up a bit more.
True.
Those type of things.
And you're putting in so much detail. Chris Fisk is right. You got pretty much poster worthy art on every page, just about.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it feels like that. And if y'all want to watch me do it, go sub to that.
Go sub right now.
Yeah,
go sub right now. If you're not subbing and you're in the chat, something's wrong.
Basically, that's what all my episodes are. Just me working on that. But yeah.
So let's see if this will work or not. I don't know if it will. We shall see. But because last time it was chugging on me. But we'll see. Is it chugging on me now? A little bit?
little bit.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is make that not play automatically and then show this off. So this is something I'm going to put into the Ultimate Art Guide again, but this is one of those cool things I saw on the internet today, and you can do a lot with it. It's mostly there for analysis, but it is something I saw on Coloring with Kurt, which Coloring with Kurt is like a stream for a comic colorist, you know. It's just a stream. He streams all the time coloring comics. Anyway, he broke this software down called Waveform. It's like a
Yeah.
it's a cool. It pretty much breaks down an image, and in a 3D waveform kind of graph, it shows your image's values and color. So let's just go through the few options you have here as presets.
Joe might convert Star Circuit into waveform so you can have it as collector.
Right.
That would be hilariously awesome.
Yo, Infinity is here. What's up, Infinity?
What up, bro?
Didn't see you drop in, dude.
And then
So
Shadowhawk wants to know if you got any bikes still available.
Ooh, I do. I missed that comment. Bikes, I do have bikes available, but they are printing on demand. So it'll take like a month, but we'll print a fresh new one for you. But it just takes time. So it's just a print on demand thing. So let's give this thing some luma depth is what they call it. And you can see how the color actually reacts in a 3D graphed way. So how much separation there is in the image.
And it does that off just a flat image. It doesn't do that off of a layered file, correct? It
Yes,
just
this is just a
extrapolates
JPEG,
that
yes.
from a JPEG.
Right. So we're putting it on the side now. Oop,
Can
we don't
you
want that.
can you give the link to this in the chat?
Yes, it's going to go in the Ultimate Art Guide, but I'll put it in the I'll put it in your
Put it in the
private chat right
description too.
huh?
See if you can later put in the description too.
I will, but the Ultimate Art Guide is in the description, which they can go to.
No, wordy dirt, Christmas turd, gotcha. Lay
But I'll
on.
put it in the private chat right now. That way you can check it out.
Wordy dirt.
So this thing is really cool. You can play videos and look at it there. But this is so the best way to learn, I would say, is to grab a piece of artwork in comics that you really enjoy. Grab some of Rocaford's art, throw it in here, and see.
Ooh,
how
I'm
much
gonna do my cover. That's what I'm
separation.
doing right now, just like what you did. You threw your cover, I'm doing my cover.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to drag this thing a little bit, and you can see it from the side view, and you can kind of see the higher the color is, you can see how far apart your contrast is. What you're trying to do is have maximum contrast in your images. So you can see here on the side why the image looks good is because I'm hitting the highs and lows. Yeah, pretty cool.
This is cool.
It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'll tell you off stream.
I'm going to do this flat waveform here and see if it gives me a completely flat one. There we go.
Dang. Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, we have this is going to go in the Ultimate Art Guide. You guys can use this to, throw in your favorite art and see how it plays out. And it might be cool. It might be really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, gnarly. All right. I see what it's doing now.
And it's cool. This
snap.
is what is really cool, Jeremy. You can put, along with your image, put in like a color wheel, and you can see where the color wheel actually hits on the clear. And it might actually help you analyze where you're at with your, I guess, artwork.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff you can probably get from this. It depends on your perspective when you get this information. That's it.
Right.
It's like if
I
you
feel
think like this makes sense, but for other people, this would be
Dude,
okay.
you need to
It's
play,
cool, but yeah.
Go play a cool trailer. Like I like playing the Star Circuit trailer. I would if I could on this thing without it crashing.
Can you convert it to this?
What do you mean?
Are you saying I could do
You
this
can
with
play
a
it
movie?
live. I play the video live, and then you can go through these menus and look at the video in waveform. Yeah.
Oh, gnarly.
If you go to the bottom, actually, in the experimental stuff down here, if you go to that, there's a camera option. And so I guarantee you might be able to just look at yourself in the camera and see yourself in waveform.
I don't want to break the thing.
No, me either. It's experimental. Let's leave it at that. So I'm going to go back to flat image and look at it, what we normally look at here.
Flat and Luma, that's a pretty neat one to play with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
my god. Okay, yeah, this is too cool.
It's very cool to like colorize it or keep it black and white and then look at it, which is also another cool one because then you can see the values just as values where they're really at. Pretty cool. Damn. So I totally got Jeremy on the sidetrack here.
Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad,
that really
bro.
means we're in a good place, though. That really
there's reasons. I'll tell you off camera, boy.
Okay, cool.
But
That's why we're here to bounce ideas. Anyway,
I'm sorry, guys. We haven't set up a Patreon for you guys to be privy to that insider knowledge.
You got to get on Patreon soon. So this will go into the Ultimate Art Guide, and actually, I might do that right now. That way, before we go, we can say a happy Ultimate Art Guide.
Do we have birthdays or anniversaries?
No, I just want to give like a warm ending. You know, like have a good week.
At least we could say we were together today. Well, you know, everybody.
Dude, when we get some inspirational music, let me try the music option in this freaking StreamYard.
Say what the heart goes.
Dude, that's what you need to do on. Have you done that on karaoke night yet?
On Neff's show? No. If I did Enya, that'd be hilarious.
You should, dude. I'll show you that. I'll show up.
What's up, Ryan Cardinal? Hell yeah.
Yeah, Cardinal, dude. The tattoo extraordinaire is here. Yeah. I wonder if it'll crash my machine if I try to play music at this point. But yeah, there's music options now. I'm gonna put on this night driving. Sounds like the most Star Circuity to me. There you go, some of the background.
Break it down, baby. Yes, you're listening to our bros at night. Come on and coming down with a smooth.
Oh, you have a
Catapano.
screen share, I see. What are you doing over here with the screen share? Let's see it.
I'm moving around my cover in all of its beautiful spectral glory. You put in the depth and you raise it high. And so do your spirits start to fly, baby.
All right, what is this? Is this what musical number are you doing? This is like
you get a number, yeah.
R&B, right? Dude, it looks cool. It looks cool how it graphs out, dude.
Yeah, you can
change the sliders, baby. Take it low. Take the depth low. That's what she said. No, she said the opposite. She wants it low.
I'm gonna get this waveform into the Ultimate Art Guide, and then we'll.
I'm trying to get the depth going, but
yeah, there it goes. I'm a grow up, baby.
Oh,
I was in a pool. Now I'm a porn star depth.
Dude, I like your mountain range there, dude. Your monkey mountain range.
Right, you can do a whole level terrain off of this.
Dude, you can do a lot of things with it.
Sideways.
Dude, the waveform application here is so sweet. So sweet.
What's up, good stuff? Yeah, say hello.
I'm putting this in the color theory section. The Ultimate Art Guide.
Wordy dirt. Go for it.
Don't do this if you get seizures. This could be a bad thing.
It's really sweet, though.
It is. It is neat. It is a neat tool.
Waveform.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but just seeing that was kind of like, huh.
Yes, brings
My
ideas
brain's
up.
got ideas. Yeah.
Okay.
Added to the Ultimate Art Guide, Joe.
Yes. I'm doing
Chris Fisk. Dude,
I got it in there.
you dirty.
We just have to save it. Actually, we'll do it a different way. Dude, my machine's chugging too much for it to for me to even update it.
Yeah, yeah. Chugging too much, yeah.
So we're chugging. That's it, guys. I have one last thing for. I'm getting a few orders for Star Circuit. Oh my god. So I'm going really. I forgot we had music in the background. I'm like wondering why Jeremy.
That's what I'm grooving with, dude. What are you talking about?
I forgot that I had it in the background. I have no clue why Jeremy's singing right now. Lesson learned, you know what I mean? So I have Star Circuit orders going out this week. We finally fixed one of the UPS screw ups they made and got some orders back out. But yeah, it's still in demand for now. I feel like Star Circuit won't be in demand for much longer, though. We are running out of books, which is a good thing, but bad thing. But whenever they do run out, I will be rolling. Oh shoot! Shadowhawk Backs is a new bike backer. I gotta put out that order then. I gotta tell my dude.
Colonel McVibing.
Thanks for backing.
Hell yeah, Shadowhawk.
Colonel McVibing. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for the show. Go back Star Circuit. If you haven't, go sign up for Beckoned Recourse. The dude is working diligently over here.
Beckoned Recourse. Yeah. Oh.
The music's off, dude. You're not allowed to sing anymore, dude.
You can do it a cappella. Don't even get me. Chocolate rain.
Oh man. You know what I like? Well, hold on. You brought up another screen. Do you want me to bring that up for you? No? Yes? No?
I don't know. Shocking. No. You don't have to bring it. So
I just thought you had something to close out with. All right, never mind. You confused me, dude. You confused me.
Wasn't hard. Let's go.
Not hard enough. So yeah, hopefully some of the advice from the masters have hooked you up with a little bit of insight. If not, go check out. There's lists from Mobius. There's lists from, we went through Brad Bird, Alex Toth. There's one that Pixar has a list of things that you can improve on. There's one other one that I really missed and I thought we brought up, but maybe we didn't. We already said Mobius, but yeah, go check those out. There are a lot of cool bits of advice that you.
Who's the guy that you got art hanging up on your wall?
Who?
Like there was back in your old place that you had a bunch of. It was around the Frazetta era. I think you were grabbing some artwork around then.
Maybe Frazetta, Sid Mead. No.
I think it was the Sid Mead stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, there's plenty of good Sid Mead advice out there as well. I don't know if he's actually passed away too, but that's it. Have a good night, everyone. Jerm, you the bomb, dude. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, buddy. I hope Space Race 2 is a kicker, dude.
It is. It's killing it. By the way, guys, the story is gonna provide you with some more thrills for sure. Also, check out the game Sable. It's literally Mobius art come to life. Okay.
Gnarly.
I will check that out. Sable.
Gnarly.
I'm in. Thank you for that suggestion, Rock Cardinal. Have a good night, Coleman. Thank you for backing Shadowhawk Backs, as his name does describe. Hail, bow.
Sub and like to all bros, yeah.
That's right. Sub and like, dude. And sub and like to Jeremy's channel, too. He does a show every week, dude. Rain or shine.
Give us sub and a like. Give us sub and a like to that sad studios.
All right. I'm going to have to close this out before it gets a little too weird.